On today's retro spot, we're going to be looking at the Playmates Earthworm Jim figures. Today we're going to be looking at Earthworm Jim in special deep sea mission suit. Guaranteed there had to be one of them in a series. There's always that one figure that they take and they give him in, they put him in some interesting costume. And in this case we've got Earthworm Jim, real water shooting gun with jetpack water storage. On the back of the package, just quickly down below, he's got Deep Sea Snot, Jim's sinus sidekick. He's slick, he's hot, and he goes underwater. Jim picked them all by himself. Got the spear blaster, a variation of the hand blaster. One of the most stupendous weapons found anywhere is Earthworm Jim's incredibly giga groovy spear blaster. And then finally, he's got his real water shooting gun with jetpack storage, water storage. It holds water in a backpack. Squeeze the pack and saturate the not so good guys. Speaking of guys, the other figures in this wave, the good guys. We've got Earthworm Jim with Snot, Princess What's-Her-Name with Runt Zerb Guard. We've got Monstrous Peter Puppy and Peter Puppy. It was a two-pack after all. We've got Earthworm Jim in special deep sea mission suit with special mission Snot. We've got Battle Damage Earthworm Jim with Battle Damage Snot. We've got Psycrow for the not so good guys. Psycrow with Major Mucus. We've got Henchrat and Evil the Cat. And we've got Bob and number 4. The snip and segment for Earthworm Jim in special sea mission suit says the depth diving underwater defender of Earth, the cosmos, and everywhere else, or everything else. Earthworm Jim's really big weapons and accessories: the stick it to them spear blaster and spear, real water shooting gun with jetpack, water storage, and deep sea snot. It says, "Fear not, my water licking lads. I, Earthworm Jim, have come to rescue you all. I have converted my super suit to allow me to traverse the great barrier below. Notice my watertight helmet and extra oxygen tanks. Very stylish. By the great worm provider, is that Bob and number 4 I see approaching with a giant mechanical bay shrimp? Why, yes it is. Quickly, I must ship out my stick-it-to-them spear blaster and aim for the giant mechanical shrimp's eyes. Oh, great wiggling worm! He has no eyes. The horror! Oh, the horror! In mere moments I will be worm stain on his mechanically sharpened shrimp teeth. He does have teeth. I can see that. Deep sea snot, my spear, please. Thanks, my snorting sleeve wipe of a friend." Oh, gross. Just a little to the left. There, got him. Now it's blind shrimp cocktail for everyone. Before I can dine, I must rid this underwater world of the evil that is Bob and number 4. With my real water shooting gun with jetpack water storage, I shall pre-soak them until they shrunk into nothingness. I love this job. Equipped with my special mission deep sea suit, I have once again defeated evil on its own turf, making the waterways safe for all that fishes to eat, sleep, and play. Oh, amazing annelid! Who holds the sky above our heads? Is that Professor Monkey for a head, with a giant mechanical sea anemone? No, it's just deep sea snot with a case of the bends. See you all later, my water-wallering weirdos. Whoa! Over yonder breaking wave. Is that a surfing cow I see? Cowamunga. Oh man, that's bad. There's the read-up. Another long read-up. There's the read-up and the package on Earthworm Jim in special deep sea mission suit. What we'll do is we'll get this guy opened up and we will have a better look at the figure. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Alright, the package is open. Let's get a look at Earthworm Jim in special deep sea mission suit. It's a mouthful there. Before we actually look at the figure, why don't we look at the accessories first? Probably easier that way. We've got a knife. Earthworm Jim with a knife. And I don't think, I was going to say there is a hole on the knife here, but I don't think there's an actual area. I don't see it. There doesn't seem to be an area where that knife will clip into place. So perhaps maybe that hole is for something else. Let's have a look here. Nope, nothing on the gun. So yes, I would assume it's just happens to have a hole. Yep, just happens to have a hole. But he does come with a knife. He comes with his spear blaster, like so. And got a little hair there. He can hold it. Now he doesn't have his holster like the other previous Earthworm Jims. But we give him his spear blaster here. And then finally, we've got Deep Sea Snot with a very interesting look on his face. He's kind of like, yeah, something doesn't look right. No, something doesn't look right. Kind of neat though. I mean, he feels, it's not hollow or anything. It's a full piece of plastic. It's kind of neat. Unfortunately with Snot, I mean, he doesn't do anything. But unfortunately the package, if you remember, Snot, very similar to the original Snot, is all one color. In the package he had white eyes, but they've just decided to give us a straight blue Snot. And lastly, he's got his main weapon, his shooting gun with jetpack, or his water pack. And the idea is that you can clip, I'm going to take the spear gun out here for a second, you can actually clip the gun to his wrist, like so. And there's a little hole, I think you can see it, there's a little hole in the tip of the gun. There is a very long tube, I'm sure you know where this is going to, and the tube goes to the back of his backpack. The idea is you would dip the gun into water, of course, and squeeze the backpack. As you can see, it's just a like a cushion. You can squeeze it, and it would suck the water in, and press it again, squeeze it again, and it would shoot the water. I can tell you I won't do that though, and I have big issues with water weapons. Anything where water can sit inside a figure, because the problem is you never get all that water out, and then after a while that water starts to go bad inside the figure, and it ruins the figure. And I've had that happen before with the toys I had growing up. So I will not put water into this, because that's asking for trouble. But he does come with the gun, and it's kind of neat. Looks like you can put it on both hands. Unfortunately, it is attached to his backpack, so you could either remove it altogether and just have this loose, which wouldn't make the figure, which would take, I guess, away from the value of the figure, but yeah, you probably would have to have it on display with the backpack on and the gun on, because if not, it's just sitting on the ground there. The one thing I do like about Earthworm Jim, though, if you can see it through the dome, is that actually I really like the sculpt on the actual head. If I bring in the original Earthworm Jim, looks like the exact same head, except for the fact that the worm head actually is further down the tip of the head, only because he's inside the dome. But I like the look of the head, and he's actually got more of a grimace as well. You can see there as well. It's a shame that this head wasn't on this Earthworm Jim body, even though I do like the fact that the top of the worm body sticks up as much as it does. But it's a nice little comparison. This isn't my favorite Earthworm Jim. I still like the original better. But I don't know, it's kind of neat to have this, just a decked up Earthworm Jim, different colors with different weapons. And I don't know, I like it. I do like it. Guaranteed, again, I won't use the water, and I might even just take this off altogether just so I could have the weapon loose. But it is a pretty decent figure. I'd give this figure a 6. And it's not one I would pick up if you had to pick up an Earthworm Jim. I would still go with the original, but A nice little addition to the collection. That was a retro spot, and today we were looking at Earthworm Jim in his special deep sea mission suit. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more toy spots to come, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.